Hello everyone, I'm John, and today I'm going to share with you the story of how I went from bankruptcy to becoming a millionaire. We've all had ups and downs in life, right? But sometimes, a tough period can be the beginning of the greatest change. Maybe you're facing difficulties in your life right now, but remember, everything can change. Let's get started. Years ago, in my early 30s, I was going through one of the hardest times of my life. I was bankrupt, drowning in debt, and struggling to keep my head above water. Every morning, the first thought on my mind was my debts. Day in and day out, I was constantly worrying if I would ever be able to pay them off. I lost my house, my car, and all my assets. But one day I realized something. If I wanted my life to change, I needed to change myself. Everyone has a turning point, right? Well, for me, that turning point came one morning when I realized that I couldn't keep living the same way. I thought to myself, the rain is falling, but how do I start seeing the sunshine? That day, everything was about to change. That moment, I made the decision to take back control of my life. I took the first step and started selling products online. I began with a small business idea, but it wasn't easy. I had no experience. I had 1,000 questions running through my mind. Where do I start? What do I sell? Which platform do I use to sell? But the most important thing was, I gathered the courage and took the leap. In the beginning, it was tough. My first sale felt incredible. I can't even describe how happy I was. Because that sale didn't just bring in money, it showed me that I could actually do something with this. It was a small victory, but it meant the world to me. But this was just the beginning. Over time, I made mistakes, learned, and most importantly, grew my customer base. Every day, I worked on improving my business, and slowly, I started generating enough revenue to begin paying off my debts. As my business grew, more opportunities came my way. Bigger projects, new partnerships, and a growing network helped my business take off. Eventually, I wasn't just making ends meet. I was reaching financial freedom. It was a kind of freedom where I no longer had to wake up worrying about paying off my debts. I could take vacations whenever I wanted, make investments, and most importantly, create job opportunities for others. As my business grew, I paid off my debts and rebuilt my life from the ground up. It wasn't easy, and there were times I wanted to give up. But here's what I learned. Success comes from not giving up. And now, after all that hard work, I'm a millionaire. I run my own business, manage my own company, and am continuing to grow every single day. My life gets better and better. This success didn't happen overnight. It started with small steps. Today, I'm not just rich financially, but rich in every aspect of my life. This story, my story, can actually be your story too. There's no limit to what you can do when you decide to take control. If I can change my life, so can you. Belief and effort make anything possible. As you listen to my story, perhaps you're thinking about how you can apply it to your own life. Believe me, there's always a way forward, and making the right decision takes courage. And now, I'm not just the old John. I'm not the bankrupt guy anymore. I'm a strong, healthy, and self-confident millionaire. This journey has taught me how precious life is. If I can do it, you can too. You can change your life, take action, and let's build a stronger future together. Thank you, and remember, life is for those who are brave enough to take bold steps.